Hello everybody, it's Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020, almost 7 o'clock p.m. The temperature is 70 Fahrenheit, 21 Celsius. I am in Central Park right now at the Conservatory Water at the Conservatory Pond. Earlier on in the day, they usually have model sailboats you can rent here and operate on this little pond. It's really nice. But I wanted to come to Central Park today because it is the first day of autumn, so happy autumn, folks. Autumn's gonna be awesome this year, I feel like. Toyosko is saying Walk, Ride, Fly is walking live as well. Yeah, there's gonna be other YouTubers walking live at the same time I do. It just makes it a more popular platform, and YouTube will just make it more popular for people to watch, so that's great. Anyway, I think we can get going now. It'll be really nice to walk around Central Park and see what we can find here. I'm excited to know if the trees are turning colors yet. I don't think they are, but let's see. Maybe some early tree species are already turning their leaves green, or orange, I should say. Orange, yellow, or brown. And also a quick note about the Conservatory Water. This bathroom closes early. I tried to use the restroom and I couldn't. It was closed. They told me that I should use the one in Bethesda Terrace, which is the next closest bathroom, but I think I can still hold it in. I don't really need to use the bathroom that badly. Aaron Sumner saying it's a beautiful fall evening. Absolutely. It is so nice. That's why I wanted to come to Central Park today, because the first day of autumn, it's nice out. Yeah, you can already tell some of the leaves are turning brown. Bathrooms in this building are closed. That dog's giving out a very strange whimper. I didn't want to talk over the dog because it's kind of interesting. Look, we have in the lake here some ducks. Excited to see this little kid. That's right, ducks, take that. Come on, ducks. Rawr, come on. Oh my gosh, don't do that, you're gonna fall in. I'm not sure what that parent was saying, but I'm pretty sure it meant come back here in their language. I would do the same if I was like watching over a little kid, because there's no reason why a little kid should go up there running up. The father is going to become a lifeguard and the next instant the kid falls in there. I don't think it's that deep though, so they should be good. Laurie W, are you allowed to feed them? I see people feeding the ducks, but I don't think it is, you know, required to feed the ducks. Plus, it's better to leave animals alone anyway, to let them feed on their natural habitat. Because if we're feeding them and make them dependent on us, they're going to expect that kind of behavior, and it won't be natural anymore. Plus, a lot of the wasted food, it goes into clogging up the sewers and the garbage, and it also feeds the stuff that we didn't want to feed in the beginning, like the rats and the cockroaches. So just think of that next time. Akimi, thank you for the 490 yen. Thank you, Aki. Appreciate it very much. Look at those ducks just chilling on the piece of wood there. A little bit blurry, maybe I can make it clearer. There we go. Let's walk over to the Bethesda Terrace. See Medina 238, your super chat did not go through. I did not see it yet. Unless it was in a different live stream. Al Meg saying don't need to wear masks outdoors. That depends on who you talk to. Some people will say they need masks outdoors, and some people will say they don't. And some people will say they only need it halfway, or some people will say it's only indoors. So, all depends who you talk to. Tori Day NY, thank you for the $5. Keep up the good work, brother. Awesome, Tori. Thank you so much, Tori. I'm gonna go underneath the Central Park Loop Road right now to get to the Bethesda Terrace. That's a tongue twister, by the way. Looking at it, you would think it's Bethesda or Bethsaida, but it's Bethesda. I don't think that the fall really had a chance to like come yet until today. The summer kind of ended very abruptly with the chilly weather a few days ago. And then fall was like, you know what, summer? I'm gonna pop in right now and interrupt your warm weather and your outdoor dining. And just come in right now. That's what I mean by the fall didn't have a chance to come until now. It was like all of a sudden the temperature just dropped and autumn began. Here's the Loeb Boathouse. No one's renting boats this late at night though. I also wanted to come to Central Park because I haven't really done too many walks of Central Park, especially when it's like this, twilight, right after sunset.
Yes.
But you can see at this time, it's pretty relaxing to come here. Hear a lot of crickets. Granted, the bugs are coming out right now, but they don't really seem to be like swarming me to come to bite me, so it's still comfortable. Look at this, it's so surreal here. Uh-oh, I'm hearing some music coming from the Bethesda Terrace. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted like last time. But just to be safe, I'm gonna mute the stream anyway. Once I get close to it. Here's the Bethesda fountain with the angel on the top. I think this is one of the most defining features and locations in Central Park. The Bethesda fountain. There's the Ramble, the Central Park Ramble across the water. Kids getting a little bit too close to the edge there. It still looks very green. I would not want to be swimming in there or just like wading in this water. It's disgusting. Robert Edmondson with $2. Kudos, keep up the good work, good show. Robert, thanks so much, dude. Appreciate it very much.
О, Тарасик по чуть-чуть он ломает. Сейчас, подождите, вон она подплывет.
Here's the back side of the fountain. I see some flash going off. Oscar Salinas, do I have IG? Yes, I do. It's at Action Kid TV. I don't post there as often as I should, mostly because I'm busy with other things and this YouTube channel. But once in a while I post something up there. Aaron Sumner, thank you for $4.99. Aaron, awesome work. Thank you. Here's the front of the fountain. All right, I'm gonna mute it now. All right, so I'm going to turn the picture off and the audio because I want to use the bathroom. It's right here. So don't go anywhere. Wait, is it open? Let me find out if it's open first. Nope. Another bathroom that's denied for me. The only one that's open is the women's room, and I saw some person who looks like a male go into the women's room, but then again, I don't blame them either if they do identify as a male and they want to use the women's room because it's the only option available. Here's the Central Park Mall. Guido is saying use a tree. I'm not that desperate yet. I don't have to use the tree. Believe it or not, also, trees are not the best option to use sometimes. You really have to judge it because you don't want your stuff splattering back at you. Sometimes it's better just to use dirt. Also, leaves are not good for that purpose either. Dirt is usually good for that. Not too many leaves turning color right now. It's also hard to see. These might be turning yellow, but it's hard to see because it's dark out. Yeah, they are turning yellow a little bit. Let me see if I can brighten up the exposure and then you'll be able to see it easier. There we go. You see that? Yellow leaves. First day of autumn already. Wendy's saying it's starting to change up in Maine. What's that dog yapping at? Let's go take a look. Here's the culprit. Man, what a yappy dog. The owner just keeps saying, stop it, stop it. Bad dog. Oh, I think Doggy finally. Nope. Wow, they're doing some bench exercises there. Cool. Good to see people out here getting some exercise, staying in shape. I think the dog has everything to do with that exercise lesson, K-flip. The dog is the motivator, saying, bark, 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 move it, faster, faster.
We're gonna go on the right here, so we're gonna make it left.
All right, let's go. I'm going to exit Central Park now. Textman81 has a great translation for the dog. The dog was barking, make up your minds, are you standing or sitting? And then the owner had the nerve to tell the dog to sit, right? I think the dog was very curious at that time. It was like, hey, I'm gonna sit and be quiet a little bit, and then all of a sudden sees the other people standing up and sitting and still barking because the dog wants to know what's going on here. You told me to sit. Oh my gosh, you can still hear the dog behind me. Crazy, crazy. That dog's gonna be yapping by the time I get out of this park. This is the 72nd Street entrance to Central Park on the Upper East Side. I'm glad to be getting out of this park because the lighting is starting to not be so great and it's not great for the camera. But at least you got to see some of the leaves changing colors in Central Park. Here's the world famous Fifth Avenue Museum Mile. I'm gonna walk south just for a block or two and you can see one of the famous museums over here. Right there.
Do virtual like we've been doing. With the mayor keeping pushing.
Samira asking if they're closed. I'm not sure what you're referencing. If you mean the bathrooms in Central Park, they are closed. The only one that was open was the women's room at the Bethesda Terrace. Okay, here's 71st Street. This is one of the fabulous museums that I recommend people to come to. Most tourists, when they come here, they go to the Met or they go to the Guggenheim, but they rarely go to this one. This is the Freak Collection. You can see here. The Freak Collection entrance. It's not called the Frick, but it's the Freak. And it's named that after Henry Clay Frick. This was his mansion, and they turned it into a museum. And he collected so much art that all of his works of art are on display for people to see from all throughout the world. You know, I'm still hearing that dog in Central Park all the way over here across the street on 5th Avenue. That's incredible. But the entrance to the Freak Collection is to my left. I think they are open right now, the Freak Collection, but as with most museums, you need to make a reservation. I just walked by the Met earlier, and the main entrance they had chained off. You can only go in through the side entrances, and only if you had a reservation or a prepaid ticket. So just an FYI, if you want to go visit the Met, that's what you need to do. But this is the entrance to the Freak Collection. It's way past after hours now, so they're closed. Here it is, you can see they close at 6 p.m. We're already like an hour and a half past regular hours. Wednesdays from 2 to 6 is pay what you wish. I've been inside this museum and it's impressive. Definitely worth a visit. Here's one of their yards. It's really nice. Mimi's saying the Freak Collection's temporarily closed due to COVID. Oh wow. I thought it would be open by now. Most of the museums in New York are open already. Joanne with the $2. Thank you, Joe. Thanks, Joe. Looks like they're gonna do some road work over here. That's why they blocked off the street. But let's check it out. I just crossed Madison Avenue. What's over here? Oh, it's Con Ed. They're gonna do some electrical work here or something. Makes sense because they have that whole side area there. Unless that's the materials storage section for Prada. Oh no, the Freak collection's closed until January 2021, James. It's gonna be a while for it to open. I'm walking east now towards Park Avenue.
It's not going to be complicated. I don't really care. And you know what? At the end of the day,
It's probably going to be quiet on Park Avenue as usual. It's mostly residential here, and it's late in the day, so people are probably inside having dinner, getting some rest. They're all residence buildings here. You can see a lot of people want these Park Avenue addresses. These buildings have a lot of amenities in them. One of the best amenities in these buildings is a doorman.
I like it.
There's also another museum up here that I have not visited in a while. I should. This is the Asia Society and Museum. I'm going to show you right now. I wonder what they have on exhibition right now. Well, this is outdated. February through April. The Age of Impermanence, Japanese works. Maybe someone can find out if they're open now. Well, maybe we could find out here. Oh, temporary closure. Okay. Let me see if I can brighten it up a little bit. There we go. Asia Society, temporary closed. Too bad. A lot of museums are still not open yet. But the Met and the Guggenheim are, as well as the MoMA. Those are the big three, I'd say. Guggenheim, the Met, and the MoMA. And then after that, the Whitney Museum is another big one. That one's open. Looks like these plants recently got watered. James, great information. He's mentioning the Asia Society is offering virtual tours. So you can go to their website and get a virtual tour of the museum. You just have to catch that museum when it is open, when they have galleries going on throughout it. Let me rephrase that because that didn't come out right. You got to go to the museum when they have good galleries going on, because sometimes I've been there and they tell me that there's no exhibitions or they're getting set up. So just make sure you go to their website before you visit, so there is something to go to before you travel there. All right, here's Lexington Ave. Lexington Ave looking very active right now. Let's go up there and check it out. Hunter College, by the way, is down there. Oh, NYC Lion Twin. How can I forget about the American Museum of Natural History? That one is probably number 2 after the Met. Look at this. There's so much people out here dining.
That would be the place.
Oh, it smells so good with this pizza too. But there's the Upper East Side, folks. People out here dining, enjoying the weather. First day of autumn. Oh man, I'm smelling so like great things from these restaurants. Not good to do one of these walks when you're hungry. I smelled, just in that one short stretch, pizza, I smelled seafood, I smelled vinegar, I think I even smelled truffles too. Let's go down this way towards 3rd Ave. Yeah, Liz C, they're really dining out fancy over there. Yeah, Angel, the truffle smell, you can smell it. Also, truffles are really expensive too. Mostly because you need special methods in order to gather those truffles. I heard in Europe, they require special pigs to sniff the truffles underneath the ground. And some of those truffles, I think, last I looked, it was like $600 a pound for a truffle. And you don't need very much of a truffle for the flavor. Yeah, me, Colin, truffles are very rare. It's like the 4-leaf clover. I don't know how much the price of truffles are now, but I'd be interested. '71st Street and 3rd Avenue. Oh yes, Liz, pigs are very useful. They're not just useful for bacon or hot dogs or pork chops, believe it or not. They're good for sniffing out those expensive truffles. So before you eat that next slice of bacon, know that you can get your pig to help you find a $600 truffle. Also, pigs too are excellent weed eaters. If you don't want to like pay for weed whackers or expensive like solutions to get rid of weeds, you put a pig and they'll eat everything that grows out of the ground. It's nature's way of dealing with weeds. Wendy, clearly pigs are great pets and can be trained like dogs as well. I've seen pet pigs in Central Park. There was one person who brought his pet pig out onto the lawn in Sheep's Meadow. And everyone was just staring at the pig being like, whoa, that's like one of the most interesting pets that I've seen. But it's so hard to find pigs like that are docile and that are the right kind of breed too, because those mini pigs, a lot of them, they're scammed as well. The mini pigs, sometimes they're sold because they unscrupulous people will sell the larger version pigs as piglets and saying, hey, this is a mini pig, you can raise it and you can pay like this expensive price for it. But then when you start raising it, it turns super huge. You're not gonna like the size of the pig anymore. Thank you, Tess. Appreciate it. Thanks. I'm gonna cross the street now. Also, it's hard to raise pigs too because they're known to be prey animals and not predators, unlike dogs or cats.
Hi, video.
Hey. Because if you know dogs and cats, right, they'll eat meat or they'll eat like fish. Pigs, they eat all green stuff. So having a pig on a leash makes them like kind of react to that animal instinct a little bit. Because every time you go out onto a street with a pig, it's gonna look at everything like, oh, something's gonna eat me. I'm a prey animal. Here's Il Divo Italian restaurant. All right, I'm glad I came to this subway entrance because I want to show you the elevator ride. The elevators are like super quick here. All right, elevator's coming. Might be just for me. Yep, door open just for me.
trying to check out everything.
No! No! I just missed the door. All right. Let's see how fast this elevator takes. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi. So about 18 seconds to get down. With that, folks, I think I'm going to end this live stream here, take the subway back. But if you enjoy this, be sure to smash the like button for me, subscribe for some more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.